everyone. Welcome to CRI 726 Curriculum Mapping Signature Assignment by Meredith DeVue entitled Got Energy. This is an energy presentation for Science for Grade 3. As I introduced this unit to students, I wanted them to know what the target objectives were according to California standards. So I created this slideshow from my essential questions. I started with the statement, energy is the driving force behind motion, heat, light, and sound, to give them a definition. I told them energy comes to Earth from the sun in the form of light and heat. Energy comes in many forms and can change from one form to another. Energy can be stored and released. When energy is used by machines and living things, it produces heat and motion. Energy can travel from one place to another by waves, by electric current, and by motion. Energy is everywhere. I used this slideshow presentation to introduce the big ideas contained in this unit to my grade 3 students. I also showed the students an avocado pit and a 9-volt battery and posed the riddle to the students about what made them alike. I invited them to offer me answers over the course of the unit. It took them 3 days. It took one student 3 days to guess that both were forms of stored energy. I had students fold a paper into 4 columns and write the headings light, heat, sound, and motion. I explained that each were forms of energy. We sat outside for 10 minutes and students wrote all they saw, heard, or felt in each category. Then we had discussion back in the classroom. Going through the mapping process can help educators in the way it helped me to create this learning unit that targets specific standards and learning objectives with activities and assessments that fulfill the goal of the unit from beginning to culmination. In the case of this unit, mapping was crucial to forming a science unit that's exciting, fresh, up-to-date, and appropriate to the group of students I now have in my classroom. Had I simply relied on the bound curriculum, the activities and assessments would not have been as relevant to my students or to my teaching strengths. Through the assessment process, I'm able to integrate ELA standards and objectives into the unit seamlessly, not as something tacked on in order to check off standards boxes. While I've yet to see how students' academic performance in this unit will play out, I anticipate that their enthusiasm for the subject, which directly relates to its relevance and focus, will manifest in projects that meet the expectations for skills. Thanks for listening to my presentation.